And Splatoon Raiders is out. I've been looking forward to this game, even though I haven't been talking about it much on the channel. I kind of wanted to go into this game mostly blindly. I kind of skimmed through the direct, but I already knew that I was going to be interested in this game because like the premise did look pretty interesting, like the fact that it is like kind of based on like Salmon Run in a lot of ways, and the fact that it's a single player focused spin-off. I tend to like gravitate more towards like the single player campaigns in Splatoon. Like, well, I mean, I do play like well, back when Splatoon 3 was newer, I played the like multiplayer decently. I would say I wasn't like super big into it. I'm mostly like a casual fan, I would say, because I started with 2 back in 2017. I played that a decent amount. I think like about 40 to 50-ish hours. Then I put the about the same amount of time into Splatoon 3. And I also have Splatoon on the Wii U as well. I need to get around to playing the single player campaign in that because I just wanted to get it to kind of build up my Wii U collection. Yeah, I like only skimmed through the direct to see like I just saw some of the mechanics that are in this game. I didn't really like see what the story was about. I like how the easy mode is called Tourist. That's really funny. But I think I'm just gonna go with the standard difficulty. That's usually what I do. Since I've played like a decent amount of the like single player campaigns in the past, like Octo Expansion, 2 and 3's campaign like main campaigns. I haven't played Side Order though. I might need to get around to doing that at some point. Let me know how the audio sounds as well. I really want to get the new Big Man amiibo, but like all the amiibo have been like out of stock because they're actually like decently priced. They're still expensive for what I'm used to for amiibo figures, but they're like much better than some of the other figures, like the Kirby Air Riders ones. Getting the game tomorrow. It's my first Switch 2 exclusive in months. My last one was Star Fox, so not that long ago. I think the only reason I didn't get Side Order is because there was I feel like there were other games releasing then. It was like 2024, right? I think like early 2024. Oh, we can't hear the game. Oh, wait, hold on. That's weird. It says it's on OBS. It says it on OBS. It shows that like yeah, because it's showing that that's yeah. I do have it. Oh, I do have it like okay. I did have it like pretty quiet. So I think that was for recording purposes. So okay, it let me know if it sounds better. It's showing up in OBS, so hopefully it works. Just let me know if you can hear it. I just don't want it to be too loud. I think I made a meme about like Split or Kirby Air Raiders in like a while ago in Splatoon Riders. I feel like the models in this game are like I'm not sure if this is like a pre-rendered scene or not. I mean it does look like it is rendered in game. Oh no, oh. No, I was saying like could you hear it after I made the change here? Oh, I don't know why I thought you said you can't. Okay, let me like adjust it a little more here. I thought I don't know why, but for some reason when I read it, I thought you said you can't hear it. Sorry. Splatoon racing game. That would be interesting. I mean, if Xenoblade can get a racing game or a racing mode, then I guess any series can. So they're like there for an entire month after that first scene. Well, it's still better than like Cooply being stuck in Hooktail for 10 years. I had an idea about like Cooply with like a Splatoon Raiders like meme with that. Like Cooply Raiders where he's like stuck inside Hooktail and he has to like fend off against like any like creature that Hooktail eats. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember seeing this in the trailer. Yeah, let's see. I think this one's good. Let's see. I think this looks good. If they're gonna do a Nintendo racing game, I think it should be like a slight. I don't think it should be like a kart racer like Mario Kart. I think it should be like slightly different, I would say. Because, just to kind of justify Mario Kart being a separate thing. Um, but I mean, like, it would be pretty cool if I could play as, like, Karate Joe, or you from, Rhythm Heaven. I've seen some people say that, like, I guess just based on the trailers, that this game didn't look, like, that impressive for a Switch 2 game. But I actually think it actually, like, I can kind of notice the visual fidelity being, like, a lot better than Splatoon 3. One month, that's how long LARPers take to even be close to beating a game. What do you mean? LARPers don't even beat games. Because it's like, D&D, like, he, like, claimed that he, like, finished Rhythm Heaven Groove, and Demeech asked him what his favorite game was, and he was like, A-E-A-O-O! That's his favorite game. Literally, it's like saying that, 1-1 is your favorite Mario level. It is literally the most default LARPer response you could come up with. Let's see. Will you beat it tonight? No, I have work tomorrow. I wonder if you could, like, customize your ink color this time. I think that would be cool. Okay. Mysterious shards. What if there's crystal shards? Like Kirby. For some reason that reminds me of the like in like some of the SpongeBob games, or I know like recently, um, Titans of the Tide, there's like the surfboard thing. That kind of reminded me of that a little bit, just with the controls of it. Okay. But yeah, this game looks really good, like visually, I would say. It actually was originally supposed to, I think it, or, no, I like, no, that was, I was thinking of, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. That was originally going to be a Switch 1 game. I'm not sure about this one, though. I'm not sure if this was originally going to be on Switch 1 or Switch 2. I did, like, skim through the, Ask the Developer articles for this. Okay. There we go. Whenever you hear the, Splatoon characters speaking their language, you think of that one battle track of Mario Kart 8. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're referring to there. I think the lineup this year for Nintendo has been pretty interesting. Like, I think, like, I like what Nintendo's doing with the Switch, too. I feel like sometimes, like, sometimes we do feel, like, a bit, like, weird about what Nintendo's doing, but, like, honestly, like, I kind of like their output, honestly. I know people keep going on about, like, needing a game to unite the community, but, like, honestly, I think, like, Nintendo's doing some really cool things this era. Like, bringing back Kirby Air Ride with Air Riders, and, like a 3D Donkey Kong game by the Odyssey team. And even Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is kind of a, like, departure from, like, the usual Yoshi style, while also being the best Yoshi game in years. So, I do think, like, there is, like, and then here is, like, a Splatoon spin-off. I feel like Nintendo is definitely doing a lot of interesting things during the Switch 2 era. People are switching it up on I don't use Twitter, so I genuinely do not care about what people think. I genuinely don't care if people are like, Bonanza's mid, because I don't see it. I don't see people saying that. I, whenever I hear that whistle, I think of Disc Dog from Rhythm Heaven. Like, I can't get that, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all right. No, I didn't do it right, but it's like, but I keep thinking about the, when I hear this, like, song here, because I listened to it on Nintendo Music earlier. Jack Attack, you need to watch more Sir Musty. Because, like, you need to stop caring about the people online. People online? Because it's like, I kind of like stopped caring like what people think about like new Nintendo games at release. It's like I just enjoy the game. Because I saw like a few people like commenting that like Rhythm Heaven Groove is like feels like some people are like complaining about different things. I mean, to be fair, the video was my nitpicks with Rhythm Heaven Groove. But I just didn't really like care, honestly, about like some of the comments that I just thought were a bit crazy. No, non-Switch 2 owner. Okay, that gives like if it's non-Switch 2 owners, that gives me even less of a reason to care. Because they haven't played the game. Oh, hey, Matthew Gaming. Also, do you want to join the stream, Matthew? It's been a little while since you've been on. Okay, yeah, I'll call you on Discord here. Hey!
Hello, Reese.
Yeah, it's been a little while since you've been on the stream. But welcome
Yeah,
back.
I. Did you see the new enemies they did for Reese Adventure?
Yeah, I have. I've just been kind of busy this week with like
Yeah.
work and the podcast and everything, so um but I really like it. I think they look really good.
Thanks. Yeah, we had. Yeah, I've actually been thinking of replacing the enemies because, like, as I said, most of them didn't really have much of a Reese feel, but some are actually going to stay. Like those Anubis guys that I know you actually named because of Breaking Bad. So yeah, enemies like those are just going to get some slight redesigns. Some are actually going to be in Kim's game instead,
Hmm.
because I feel like some of them work more like better in his game because I'm trying to say there because like Kim's avatar is female and the actual Kim himself is a guy, so I think it makes most sense to say they them pronouns when referring to Kim.
Yeah.
So I just use they them pronouns. But yeah, some enemies that were originally for Reese Adventure are actually going to be in Kim's game instead. So they're basically like being repurposed as darkeners.
Yeah. Also, I think with Splatoon Raiders, I think it's funny how a lot of people are like, or at least reviewers are calling it like, oh, there are some cool roguelite elements here, and I'm like, isn't upgrading like your stats just a normal thing to do in games? Everything has to be, oh, this is a Metroidvania. Ooh, this is a this is like a like it's like it
That's
has
like
to.
calling the
It's
that's like
like
calling the SpongeBob movie game roguelike.
yeah, it's kind of funny. Like it always has to be some like it has to have some element of this like little genre here. It's like everything has to be like a like connected to this. Everything has to be a roguelike nowadays. And this is coming from someone who likes roguelikes. I'm not saying like roguelikes are like oversaturating the market or anything.
Like
I
you
think
don't.
there's enough of
It's
them
not like
and
you don't like. It's not like you don't like roguelikes. It's just that you're tired of people calling them roguelikes and it isn't a roguelike.
yeah.
Back to the enemies. Yeah, the new ones. The mushroom. I forgot. Actually, I actually forgot the enemy names. It's been so long since I read them.
Hmm.
But basically, the mushroom enemies are being replaced with the sleepy rat, and the birds are being replaced with the helicopter. Yeah, it's like alligator copter, which is in reference to Tung Sahor. It's gonna make it a full gator copter, but the thing is, that's gonna be way too much for just a base enemy. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Also, hey, Nintendo
I,
guy.
also also I think you can guess what the sleepy rat enemy is in reference to.
Yeah. Yep. Sleeping with the rats tonight.
I even thought of variants for these enemies for later in the game, and like more purplish versions, like a sleepy rat with a purple hat, which will actually try and go after you once it sees you.
Hmm.
Like, like I thought of this idea where if a sleepy rat walks for too long, it would just fall over and go to sleep. But if
Show-
you do something to shake the ground, it'll wake up and then it'll actually start trying to attack you.
Hey, Showstopper, Thousand Year Door reference. Okay.
And then for the helicopters, is the regular version just kind of float around, but you get right in front of them, they'll shoot projectiles. And then there would be this EX version that would actually have a mouth and be purple, and the shades would be red. And these are actually more aggressive and will actually go after you.
Hmm.
I also thought of an idea for the sleepy rats where, depending on the level they're in, actually determines the color of their hats. And I thought of a way, and since it's just concept art, these are not the actual sprites themselves. I'm thinking of making it where the sleepy rat's actual hat will, like the base sprite itself would have a yellow hat, and then in the actual game, depending on the level, the color palette would change to this because the actual color of the sleepy rat's hat is the same as its nose. But if you were to try and change that in a color palette, that will cause the color of the nose to also change. So to avoid that, the hat itself would just be yellow. And then for stages where it's supposed to be the same color as its nose, well, just change it to the color of its nose through the color
Yeah.
palette. I actually learned this idea from Pizza Tower because after some older demo builds, once the idea of being able to change Pepino's colors, like the color of his clothes, is done, to avoid the thing, like to avoid his, because Pepino's clothes are inherently white, but so are his eyes and teeth. So to prevent the colors of those from also changing alongside the clothes, his clothes were changed to yellow, which is the base sprite. So in truth, in the Pizza Tower, the the default outfit is not actually the regular outfit, and and I don't think there's actually an ability to see the original yellow. Like,
Oh, I
sure,
like
there
the
is. It's costume.
I like this I like that animation that plays there. Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
Nintendo, yeah, I agree. I think it's nice that we have like a full like single player spin-off here. Like in this is like larger scale than like the ones that are usually in the like regular games. But it's like really refreshing for Splatoon, honestly. Like I was hoping something like this would happen sometime soon. Because this is exactly what the series needed. While I did like Splatoon 3, I definitely feel like this series really needed like a refresh, like, since it's now a decade old, and it's nice to see them doing something like very new and interesting. So,
I don't really have much to say in terms of Splatoon, like because I'm not that familiar with franchise. Never played any of the games before. Not even Splatoon 2 or 3.
hmm,
Like, I've
there's
never played
Shiver.
the Splatoon games before. Or I've seen a lot of Splatoon. I played as Inkling and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I have to play on the map, play on the battle map, but like, that's about it. That's literally about it.
I definitely recommend trying it out at some point, like, if you could like find like
Which
Splatoon 3 for like a good deal. at some point.
What about Splatoon 2?
Well,
Is it worth it?
the thing is with Splatoon 2, it's like at this point it's kind of like basically been replaced by Splatoon 3. So unless you want to play like Octo Expansion, which is very good, I would say. I would say Octo Expansion is like definitely worth checking out at some point though, if you are interested in playing Splatoon 2.
Maybe.
Let's see.
By the way, Reese,
What?
after the stream, do you want to go ahead and get a call? There is something I may want to talk to you about.
The only problem, I need to make a video about this
Video?
game
Okay.
afterwards, and then I have to get up for work tomorrow, so I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately.
Good point, got it. I got it.
Yeah,
I
that was
understand.
Nintendo. That was really cool that they released the comics. Unfortunately, I haven't read them yet because I just wanted to go into this game blindly. I know it kind of built up to this game, but I kind of wanted to experience it like just like completely blind. I would say I haven't like I only skimmed through the trailers. That's why I haven't really discussed it much on the channel. But yeah, at some point I definitely like I think I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I need to get the big man amiibo if I can find it in stock. I actually do have like a couple Splatoon amiibo figures. I have like the ink like the one of the Inkling ones and Small Fry when like Splatoon 3 released, it released with those. And then I got like the Smash Ultimate Inkling amiibo. I'm glad like Splatoon is consistently getting amiibo figures because I still really like amiibo figures. And the ones that are releasing with like Raiders like aren't even like in terms of like pricing, they're not even that bad. Like like I've kind of accepted that amiibo figures are a little more than they used to be, but I'm glad they aren't like $30, $40, $50 like some of the other Switch 2 amiibo figures were. Though I do have a feeling that Nintendo like kind of realized that selling amiibo figures for like insane prices wouldn't work out in the long run. But let's see. So we could like pick one here. I think I'll go with power for now.
I've recently been, I think I've said this before, but I've recently been replaying Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated.
Oh, nice.
I'll say it before, I'll say it again. I still prefer Rehydrated over the original game. I'm sorry,
Well,
I know not hardly anybody likes Rehydrated. Or maybe just say it's the same, or this is soulless, or whatever, or blah 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 blah. I disagree. I do think Rehydrated is a huge step up from the original game. The original is not bad; it just has a lot of problems, like a hell of a lot. Do I do the thing a bit too often whenever I am about to say something a bit mean or something?
What do you
that
mean?
a bit too much? That before I then say something?
Um,
Did I do that a bit too much?
no, I think, I mean, I haven't really noticed you, well, sorry, I just, like, I'm kind of trying to pay attention to the game while also talking to you, so, I don't know, I feel like it's been fine with the conversations we've been having so far. Um,
Huh. I that's huh. I guess I don't do it as much as I thought I do.
I like this jump that you could do. I think that's pretty cool. Like I feel like this definitely feels like a lot like the movement here and like the things that you could do. It feels a lot more flexible than like what you would expect from Splatoon. It's really nice.
You know something that I'm just now realizing about the bosses in Battle for Bikini Bottom? The first one in the cutscene, you do get the spatula in the cutscene itself. But then every other boss, like Robo Patrick, like in Robo Sandy, you're rewarded with the golden spatula itself, right? But then in Robo Patrick and both phases of the Robot SpongeBob fight, you are not shown the golden spatula. It just goes straight into your inventory. You know, like, it's not in the cutscene.
Collecting these
It,
shards is very satisfying. Like, do you know the feeling in like some games where like it has like this really nice sound effect when you like collect a like just the main collectible in the game? It's like this game definitely has that. I like when games. I know it's a very simple thing, but I like when the games do that.
do what?
Have like a
A
sound effect.
satisfying.
Have a satisfying sound effect when you're collecting like a important collectible in the game.
Yeah, like the pop noise in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Like
Yeah,
this is really good sounding pop whenever you get something. I even like the cute little jingles that some collectibles do. Like the one that has not left in my head ever since I played the game. The Looney Tunes Back in Action game for whenever you collect a monkey, like the boom. Yeah, it's kind of like the from Mario 64. Or the from Banjo Kazooie.
hmm,
Games like that.
yeah. Yeah, I like the like. I was gonna call it a special at first, but I realized it was like a um, it was like one of the gadgets in the game because you could like select like various different gadgets and things. So I think like that like I did like when I was skimming through the direct, I did see that mechanic. That is pretty cool. What you could do with the gadgets here. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing like more of those as I progress through the game.
Hey Reese, remember when people used to, you know how people have actually been wondering, are we ever going to get a SpongeBob movie game remake? Well, I actually do have a bit more hope that that could potentially happen because some people have thought that it may not happen because it is a game based on an older movie, but the recent announcement of of the old Toy Story games getting re-released and Toy Story 3, yeah, you with the definitive edition, and that was happening, actually gives me a bit more faith. Like, I know it's different companies, but something like that just kind of disproves that theory in my eyes. Because if Toy Story of all franchises can have its tie-in games come back, why can't SpongeBob?
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is with like the SpongeBob movie, it's still like even though it's like over 20 years old now, it's still like a very well-known movie.
And even then, like, wasn't the third? Weren't there like test animations for the third movie that were straight up recreations of scenes from the original?
Yeah, or what was that again? Sorry, I was just
Weren't there like test animations for the third movie that were recreations of scenes from the first?
I'm not sure if I've seen
I'm
that.
pretty sure there were. I'm pretty sure
I
there
wouldn't be
were.
surprised
Like,
though.
though, funnily enough, I do actually think the mouse movements in the test animation are better than anything in the final. Because I don't know what it is, but the ish, but the choppy-ish nature of the mouth movement, it's in the 3D movies has always bugged me.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with something like the Simpsons game, and specifically in the 3D cutscenes. It's just always gone on my nerves. And even in that game's case, even the prototype
Yeah.
for the Simpsons game had better er, mouth movements than that.
Yeah. But that's different though. Their port slash remaster is not a remake of those. Well, I mean, the thing is though, I think the SpongeBob movie is still popular and well known enough that I don't think there would be a problem with them like remaking it. Like, if anything, they would just use it to like kind of promote the SpongeBob movie on like 4K Blu-ray. And like I think they would probably is the SpongeBob wait is the SpongeBob movie even on the 4K UHD Blu-ray, or has that not happened
I'm
yet?
not even
If
sure.
it hasn't,
I'm
like
not even
that would be
sure.
like the perfect tie-in. But if that already did happen, then then they could just use it to promote it. I think um
Like even then, like they could just straight view, it, like even then, and it's like they could potentially just straight up package it in the movie itself along with the game.
yeah, just give you like a digital code for the movie or something.
No, I mean like put it in the game itself.
Oh, in the game?
Really
I'm not sure if they would do that, but I could see them doing
probably
like a.
not.
I'm, I know I hate the digital codes and stuff like that, but like I could see them doing that with a movie, honestly.
Yeah, that does make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Like as horrible yeah as it is, unfortunately, just how it is.
You know, the
In all
gadgets in this.
seriousness,
Oh wait, I'll let you go ahead.
in all seriousness, it actually kind of feels like that Purple Lamp has been preparing for a movie game remake. They just decided not to do it immediately after Battle for Bikini Bottom because they probably want to do more polish and do more things to the characters before they go back and remake more games.
Hmm.
Because honestly, that does seem like a good idea. And even then, they've been just straight up bringing in things from the movie in the modern things. Like, even in Cosmic Shake, they straight up
Yeah.
have David Hasselhoff back.
Oh yeah.
And it almost feels like they're making things prematurely for the movie game. Hell, the barrels in Titans of Tide are straight up from the movie
And
game.
also the extra stages in Titans of the Tide, like there's like actually like some secret stages that you could unlock, like challenge stages, are very similarly designed to some of the stages in the movie game. So I think that would make a lot of sense. But
Yeah,
also,
like it's a
um,
no-brainer.
yeah. Also, I wanted to say the gadgets in this game, you can apply different like upgrades and things to them. For some reason, just the way it looks in the menu, not necessarily the mechanic itself, but the way you equip them in the menu kind of reminds me of the gimmicks from Tomato Adventure, which I definitely need to get back to playing. I'm gonna do
Yes,
it
you do.
soon.
I think at this point I may just need to pull up a guide for gimmick pals because I cannot not figure out how the hell I'm supposed to do this. And this is way too confusing.
Yeah. Wait, do I have like access to the amiibo figures yet? Actually, let me. I'm not sure if I do. I'll do it after this stage. I really like the music
Yeah.
in this game, but I mean, it's Splatoon. Splatoon has always had great music, so I feel like that's a given.
Also, you know something that's actually kind of funny? I'm realizing. Actually, came to kind of realize
What?
is that I'm pretty sure was Mr. Krabs the actual voice actor in Revenge of the Flying Dutchman? When that was the thing.
Uh, I know it wasn't in the original version of Battle for Bikini Bottom, but I'm not sure about
Or
Revenge of the
or
Flying
I did.
Dutchman though, because I
I'm
haven't
gonna look
played
it up
it
real
or
quick.
watched much gameplay of it. Also, I should get you on a stream with Riders DX sometime, because like I mean, he's definitely like the expert when it comes to SpongeBob games, and also like very obsessed with
Oh, he
them.
did. Yeah, he did voice Krabs in Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Okay. Well, that's funny because that game flopped. It flopped like a fish, and then and Battle for Bikini Bottom what
Oh,
happened, and I
sub
feel like
levels. We have caves like Pikmin 2 and 4 technically.
and then when Battle for Bikini Bottom happened, he just like, nah, I'm not gonna do it this time, and then just had some other guy do the voice. But
Hey,
then that game succeeded, and then the next game he actually did show up. But then the movie game didn't do as good, and then he wasn't in the next one. But then it was someone else.
I just need to say something. This is basically the opposite of Pikmin 2's caves. It's because in Pikmin 2, it's like you have the time limit when you're on the surface, but when you go in the caves, you have basically an infinite amount of time. They changed that in Pikmin 4, where they just slow down the time. But here, when you go into the caves, you have a time limit. So this is the anti-Pikmin 2. But also, like, it it's also the conceptually similar in terms of like having caves, but like still, I think that's kind of funny how like it's literally the opposite of Pikmin 2, where you actually like are on a time limit when you go in the caves, and it actually looks like designed similarly to Pikmin 2 as well, since it looks like you like.
No.
Well, I know like the manhole cover looking thing probably isn't the entrance to the next sub level. That would be really funny though, because that's since that's what Pikmin does. But still, it has the same aesthetic as like the caves in Pikmin.
But anyway, yeah, yeah. I also recently did think of some potential ideas, like if they were to do a movie game remake and actually try and fit in some more issues this time. Something I actually thought of is an idea for the extra challenges and the driving. Because another thing I did actually kind of notice is that the seahorse sections in Cosmic Shake did kind of remind me of the paddy wagon with the whole dashing thing and all that stuff, except with better controls. Of course. And
Okay, good.
no,
I have
I'm
like a
pretty sure
few
when you're
lives
on the
here.
thing, I'm pretty sure when you're on the thing, you're also using Krabby Patties for healing as well. So there you go. There's another thing the movie game had.
Yeah.
Mm, mm. Also, I did actually think of some potential ideas if they were to try and redo the time trials and ring challenges. That's one of the things I thought of for the ring challenges is making it where, or first off, you can actually see all of the rings, not just the one you're currently on, but also making it where.
Oh, my capture card for some reason cut out for a second. That was weird. I don't know. It
Oh,
does that
right.
sometimes. Maybe it's like maybe the capture card like
Oh dear.
overheated for a second. I don't know.
Oh
Ooh,
dear.
there's like a thick cut salty tongue. I love these enemy names.
Okay.
Yeah, that was literally the name of the enemy or the boss here.
Oh, by the way, you actually forgot. Speaking of enemies, I'm just now remembering to remind you that you forgot to do something.
What?
Enemy. You were going. You were going to make 4 Research Adventure enemies.
Oh yeah, I just kind of got busy. I'll let you know when
Yeah.
maybe hopefully this weekend. Hopefully. Just keep in mind, like just with like the
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, dude. I
yeah.
just realized that you forgot all about that. I don't blame you at all. Honestly, you're a very busy guy, so of course I can't expect you to have
Yeah.
as much free time as I do.
There we go. Yeah, I like the victory animation there for the treasure.
Speaking of the recent games, I've actually been thinking about something regarding them. I don't know about this, but I feel like I've been kind of doing more so my own vision and not what you guys would want for recent games. So I've been kind of
Oh,
thinking if maybe we need to do some thinking about stuff because I've been feeling that maybe this isn't exactly the kind of game and you'd want. And I'm not saying you don't want it. I'm just thinking that this may not be how you would envision a game. I don't know. It
Yeah.
just
Speaking of capture card, why isn't the stream at 60 FPS? Because my laptop, the graphics card just isn't working right for some reason. And if I had it set to 60 FPS, the stream would lag. So I like because it's ever since like earlier this year, my graphics card hasn't been like working correctly for some reason. I might need to buy a new one. Um, like I think it's like I unfortunately things have been getting really expensive, but like this isn't like the newest one. I think it's like RTX 3050, but it's like I might even like either like I'm gonna try to see if I could figure out the issue with it, because like that's like because if I try to like render things or like stream things or record things at like a too high of a setting, it will start to lag. Just because like with my capture card, it kind of requires like a lot of just like it definitely requires like a decent graphics card, I would say. It has enough. My computer has definitely enough RAM for it and enough like processing power, but it just like sometimes it's just the graphics card is the thing that's kind of holding things back sometimes. I cannot stop thinking of Disc Dog when I hear the whistle in this song. I'm hoping like
what did you
I'm
say?
hoping that like the composers for Splatoon were listening to the Rhythm Heaven Groove soundtrack and were like,
Whoa.
let's add a reference to Disc Dog in Splatoon Raiders, so because Rhythm Heaven Groove is peak. I know it's a coincidence, but like I just think that would be I I just think it's funny how it kind of reminds me of that. How much RAM do you even have? I have like 16 gigabytes, which I mean like nowadays, I mean it's not like I think it's like decent. I know you could get like 32 like nowadays, but like I think 16 is like fine. I would say it's good enough to like edit and record videos. I mean, I was able to I like I've been it's a lot of I've been able to play like some Steam games fine, but like and I could also hook up my well, when my graphics card was still working, my VR headset as well. Because I got a VR headset, well, back before the whole meta crap. I got the Oculus Rift S back when it was like still like not bad when when I would actually not feel bad supporting that company. Now I absolutely won't. But like it is a pretty cool headset, I would say. I played like Half-Life Alyx on it. And yes, I have played the Half-Life games. Okay, that's kind of like the guide there. Oh yeah, I have like some new stuff. I have like a relic power here. Apparently some reviewers like forgot to like equip stuff and were like complaining. I from at least from what I've heard. But let me
Why am I not
see.
surprised?
Uh
If
and like the
viewers blaming
Guardian
the
gave
game for
this
their own
game like a
why am I not
40. I think it's
surprised?
I think that it's crazy. But let me see. Let me see what the small fry amiibo does. Oh, nice. Oh, kind of like reminds me of like the Salmon Run outfit. Let me see if I can equip that
Reviewers
here.
blaming reviewers blaming a video game for their own mistakes? Why am I not surprised?
There we go. That's pretty cool. Actually, oh,
Oh, by the
I can
way,
scan my other ones too, like the maybe the Smash Bros one and the Splatoon 3 Inkling. Let me see. Okay, let's scan these other ones here.
Reese,
Yes.
I heard that you're going to be getting Charlie Blast
Yep.
territory. Well,
Oh,
fun
okay.
fun fact: the game
Okay,
was
I guess they
originally
all
going to
have that.
go Southern Island.
I guess they all unlock the same thing, but yeah. All the more reason to get that big man amiibo.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, yeah, it's the hold A to equip and unequip stuff. Actually, no, I don't think it's like the equip unequip. I think it's like a certain thing. I'm not sure if I've like unlocked the ability to do that yet, but there's like something. Let me look in settings here. I heard somewhere that you could like I might be wrong, but like I'm not sure if you could like change the color. Like I heard there's like a color lock thing that you could change like or keep a certain like ink color. That would be pretty cool.
Anyway, since you're getting Charlie Blast
Charlie
territory, I decided
Blast.
I've actually been I'm actually going to go ahead and give you the manual pages for the controls since last time Demeet couldn't figure them out.
Uh,
So here they are. This should be yeah, yeah. This is what? Wait, what? You can jump in this game? I didn't know that.
hmm. Well, I saw Dimitri doing that, so well, let's see.
Hmm.
Let's upgrade.
By the way, actually, oh, speaking of Charlie Blast, I
Charlie
actually
Blast.
a while back I actually played the Super Famicom version of Kablooey back when the game was called Bamboozle.
Hmm.
I played in the 2D mode. It's actually all right.
Yeah, that's
It's not
how the game
amazing.
should have always been. Making it isometric just completely ruined it.
Yeah, that was. And the funny thing is, like, I did not ever go for the 3D mode. Like, I feel the reason they even, I feel like the reason they scrapped it in the SNES version was to save on cartridge storage. Which, like, why not just give it for like half of the stages or something?
Hmm.
Like, I'm pretty sure people wouldn't really be missing much of half, of like 50% of the levels would be gone. At least you'd still be able to have a method of playing the game in a better way. Or better yet, hear me out. Just get rid of the 3D mode. We don't need that.
Yeah.
They should have gotten rid of the 3D mode, not the 2D mode. That's the whole reason Kablooey is even considered bad in the first place. And it sucks
Oh,
because
oh,
there are genuinely.
I think this is the thing where you have to hold a. Yeah, I that like, but I need to unlock more of the skill points there. Let's see.
And it sucks because, as I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but there are actually some really smart idea that Louis does to try its best to prevent the players from getting unfairly screwed over. But because of the horde controls in the 3D mode, and that being the only mode in the SNES version, it completely ruins the experience.
Exactly. That because it feels like it would be a competent game if it was like well, and it is when it's top down, but like making it isometric that is just such a weird decision.
The only reason I can feel that they even decided to ditch the 2D mode and just delete the whole, like, the whole reason they even decided to just go for 3D only in the US version is just because the more
Ooh,
impressive
leveled
thing to
up.
do at the time. I'm like, was it really? In all seriousness, is you're looking at a character whose very first appearance, who in their very first appearance actually had 3 fingers instead of 4. I'm not making that up.
Hmm.
Have you seen the Lose original in-game design? I'm gonna bring that up actually.
I think I've seen most of the like Kablooey designs, but yeah. Imagine
Let
if
me
they,
see.
like, imagine if they actually bring this franchise back, and they have, like, a game where you could play as, like, either Kablooey or
What
Charlie
the hell?
Blast, or, like, Imagine if they, like, actually make, like, an
What
official,
in
like,
God's
revival.
name am I looking at?
Because you know how they bring back, like, a lot of, like, weird, obscure franchises sometimes. So, like, imagine, like, during a direct, we see, like, the Puzzle Classic is
Huh?
finally returning! Where you could play Kablooey, like a remake of Kablooey in Charlie Blast territory.
Reese?
What?
I was looking up Bamboozle on C64, the original version. I came across these two things.
Let me see.
No,
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay, let me show this
An
on stream.
inverb. An invert.
It's like
You say
proto
Kablooey looks like
Kablooey.
Grimace. This looks even worse. Take back what you
I
said,
need to
Reese.
show this to
This is
Demeech after
so
the
much
stream.
worse.
What
The
is
thing in the front
this?
looks like Grimace, and the thing in the back looks like Shrek if he was a slime.
And then there's this one called Joe. What is what is this? This is like, is this
And
made
then
by the same
there's, of
developer?
course, I don't think so. I mean, like, then there's the original Bamboozle. He looks like a frog. Look at Look at the final image. Bamboozle.
I need to download this real quick.
His hands look like frog hands. And he looks like a toddler about to play with his toy ball. Oh, you even see the shine of his face on the ball.
Let me show it so chat knows what you're talking about here.
And what is with the words on it? It's rat bitch.
This is so
Rat
cursed.
bitch.
Sleeping
Like
with the rats tonight.
the first thing of Joe, it looks like an earless dog, staying on who knows what, with an alligator behind it and a flying fish. Invert looks like a blue Grimace is running away from Shrek if he was a slime and had no ears. Because ogres have layers. And the best one of them all, Bamboozle.
Yeah.
Oh, where he
Hold on.
has hands that look like those of a frog. Why does he have webbed hands?
Yeah.
And why does he only have 3 fingers? And what is with that stare? And he has no teeth.
Imagine a crossover with Kablooey and Moonchild. You know what I'm talking about when I say Moonchild, right?
Yeah, I know. I know about that. But also, you know what's funny? I actually recently came up with an idea for an original character. Oh, by the way, remember when SLMU was trying to replace the story and he came up with an idea of a red Kablooey? Well, turns out he actually projected something that already exists. The 2-player mode in Bamboozle actually did have a red Kablooey. See? Yeah, see?
Wait, hold on.
That's a thing.
Oh,
That's a
that's
thing.
interesting.
Yeah.
You know, despite how cursed it looks, I think that kind of looks a little charming, I would say, just with the how simple the visual style is there.
Do you know what's funny? The fact that the more simple sprites are bigger than a more complex sprites. It's like they literally just made the sprites themselves.
It kind of reminds me of how Tomato Adventure's battle sprites are bigger than the sprites in Partners in Time, despite Tomato Adventure being on the previous console. Did you know that? Actually, I think they're smaller than Bowser's Inside Story sprites too. I'm not sure about Dream Teams. Probably not, because they're 3DS sprites. But like, the Tomato Adventure battle sprites are actually bigger than the Mario and Luigi DS sprites.
Well, I did actually think recently think of making a new character, or that could bully himself with me. I would have to show. I won't spoil it. I may have to tell
No,
you it
I
some
just
other
wanted
time.
to tell chat, you did
Show it
not
to
see
you.
the number that appeared on screen. That did not exist. You did not see that. You
What
probably
number?
you probably know what I'm talking about if you think about certain numbers that people have been saying over and over again over the past year.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
If you
It's
say it,
6
you're
or 9.
no, the other one. If you chat, if you
I
say it, you're
know.
banned.
I
If you
know.
say it, you're
I
banned.
know. I know. I know. No, I'm just saying the thing is actually funny.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
you were
I'm gonna
actually
say it's
acknowledging the
actually
funny
funny.
one. That makes sense. Not the one, not the brain rot one.
So is it 6 or 9? That's all I'm asking.
It's
I would
not.
just put
It's
a 1
not that
under
one.
it.
It's the unfunny one.
Eh, I know.
Yeah.
You're
I
trolling.
wish it was that one, or the other one.
Oh, by the way, Emma, you know how you usually say Louis is actually more so looks like a bean? Turns out, no, he's actually shaped like a potato.
I'm not. I thought wasn't that
No,
Demitch who
seriously.
called him that? Because I don't remember calling him like a bean, or I might have
No,
said it as a joke
no,
once.
no, you said it in your Kablooey video. You said he looks like a bean.
Oh, well, looking back, yeah, I think the potato one makes more sense. Honestly, I agree with you there.
Yeah. Yeah, turns out that's actually from. Did you know that Mabulo is actually on Steam?
Really?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Huh.
Bamboozle's on Steam for like a few dollars, actually.
That's interesting.
That's how I found out about this.
Let's see what I can upgrade here. I don't even know Nintendo guy. And I don't even want to know either.
Where did I'm guessing they're asking where did the cringe meme come from?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Me either.
Oh, hey Marcus. You want to join the stream if you're if you're able to? Okay, so we can like develop gadgets here. We Gen Zers are the last generation that actually talk like normal people compared to the to our gens who barely understand or who we barely yeah, it's like I think it's the fact that like they just like grew up off of like just like the modern internet, I would say. Well, while we experienced like the older internet and just like also the like and also a big portion of my childhood was like off of the internet. I didn't really like use the internet significantly until I was like probably like 9 years well not even not, like I would say probably like 10, I would say, until I like really started getting into like watching YouTube channels and stuff. I would say like probably the first 10 years of my life I was like mostly either like playing games or like watching TV shows, playing with my friends, touching grass, playing outside. Like I didn't really like I'd like there were like a few YouTube videos and things that I'd watch or Flash games. Yeah, I'd play Flash games. But I didn't really like fully get into like the modern internet until I was like until like probably around like like 2013, 2014, I would say. I mean, I did experience like some of like I did watch like YouTube poops and stuff like that when I was younger, but it's like I didn't really engage with the internet for like the first like 10 years of my life, I would say. So it's like I think the modern generation, they've like experienced the internet at a much younger age and also a more modern internet than the one that we've experienced. So okay, yeah, I'll if you can join for a little bit, I'll add you in Marcus. Okay, I'll call you on here. Hey Marcus.
Not so much.
Hey,
Yeah, it's been a little while since you've been on the stream. It's nice to see you back.
yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
both
Okay, so yeah, I just so in case if you didn't know, I kind of wish that okay. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the stream. Okay, so I think there's a you may heard of Remix 8.
Yes. I
Ado.
yeah.
I played My, so that is why I know two of the tracks there. So I hope that the Love Me Forever thing should be in My, I think next year, because yeah, I mean she's on like there's two of the songs are on the My too. So
Yeah, it's a
they even
really
recently like
it's a really good song. I've really been like between that and some of the other vocal tracks, like I like the one for like the Spanish one from Crab Snacks 2. Like there's a lot of great songs in Rhythm Heaven Groove.
yeah, I know. Also recently in Sony Racing Crossroad, they just added the Sega rhythm game thing. So they
Oh
added
yeah.
the background music and the decal in it, so I can finally bring in the polar bear. Like this is really one step closer to have the penguin and the polar bear into Sony Racing Crossroad. Because if they do, I mean, it's gonna be really historic because this will actually lead to the explosion of the Sega's own rhythm game thing on the arcade, like Round
Yeah.
One.
And one interesting thing, speaking of Sega, did you know that they actually developed the arcade version of Rhythm Tengoku, the original Rhythm Heaven game, like the arcade version of it?
I didn't aware of that, but I'll check it out online when I'm doing my break, of course.
Yeah, they're like I've been trying to find a location like where I could play it. There used to be one in North Carolina, but it's like not like I don't think it's like available anymore, or they like sold it. Like the arcade sold it, unfortunately. So
I'm not sure about that, but okay. So currently, for in my area, so this actually includes in the U.S. as well. So you may heard of the penguin guy. It's called Chunism. I pronounce it as Chunism. It's called Chunism. Another one is called My. And these two are actually way more popular here in my area specifically. You know, Malaysia, of course.
yeah,
So yeah, those are the two games. And other than that would be the Bamco's Taiko no Tatsujin, the
Yeah.
one with the drums. Like
yeah. I know Demetrius
Yeah,
has played
and-
those games before.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Ooh, I need to be careful here.
Oh, by the way, Marcus, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the cursed things that showed Reese.
I'll check it out later because I'm going back
Oh.
to my workplace very soon. So yeah, I'll be right back. Maybe around 12:30 p.m. Eastern, 12:30 a.m. I think.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
I don't think that'll be running way too long. I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna
But,
be
yeah.
streaming then, but maybe like I'm gonna do more streams of Splatoon Raiders, so you're definitely welcome to join if you're available.
Sure. I'll be locked it in. So, anyways, thanks, guys. I'll see you later.
Stay perky and
Stay
have
perky.
a fantastic rest of the day.
There's like a little more exploration in this area. It's like a little more open, which is pretty cool.
I put the image of Joe in the group chat, and Marcus just put a Moai head emote. My sentiments exactly.
Like, we grew up with the older internet and went outside. These gens just had internet and not going outside, and also speaking in ways we don't even understand. Yeah, exactly. They even made an arcade version of F-Zero GX back in the day. Oh yeah! I need to play that at some point if I can find one. I know Demetrius played it. I think that was his introduction to the F-Zero series. Like, he found it, like quite a while ago. I think probably, like 10 years ago, probably. He found that and got into F-Zero through that. But recently, I did play Mario Kart Arcade GP2, which is definitely a pretty good game. I wouldn't say it's as good as Mario Kart Arcade GPDX, but still pretty fun, I would say, because it has like the Diamond City track, which is really cool. But yeah, also, I think, like, the way that the younger generations are nowadays, unfortunately, it's, like, not even their fault, really. It's, like, I think it's partially, like, millennials, or, like, raising them the way that they did, just, like, not caring enough, like, just handing them an iPad, and just, like, just not even, like, letting them have, like, a full, proper childhood, I would say. It's, like...
They just don't care. They just don't care.
Yeah. And it's also the fact that, like, just they're, like, with the thing, like, with kids not playing outside much nowadays, unfortunately, there isn't much to go nowadays, like, in terms of, like, going outside. It's, like, we've just developed such a, like, in the US at least, such, like, a hostile, like, infrastructure, really. Just, like, neighborhoods that, like, kids can't even, like, get out of. They're just, like, locked into these, like, places. It's just, it's really unfortunate, honestly. Just, like, the way that older generations have designed things.
It's like their homes are prisons now or something. It just made everyone incredibly bored.
Yeah, so it's like now, like, the only thing that, like, a lot of kids can do is just, like, sit inside and do stuff on, play Roblox on their iPads. Like, it's really unfortunate that a lot of...
Don't say that word. Don't say that word. I swear, or if I hear that word again, I'm going to scream.
Okay, but the game that, or the thing that, platform technically, that shall not be named, I feel like that has genuinely ruined gaming in a lot. Well, not fully, because I mean, I'm playing a great game right now, but like, it has ruined a lot of aspects of modern gaming. Because I mean, yes, I don't want to get into like all the like really serious stuff about that, the game platform that shall not be named. It's like, it's also like just the fact that it's like, just it has like so many like microtransactions. Kids are like addicted to it. They aren't trying out other things. Like, parents are just getting them on that, and like it's really unfortunate.
Now, the controversy and everything else has basically resulting in many people having no choice but to leave the site for dead, because honestly, that's all it deserves.
Yeah.
And it sucks because there are great games on the site, but it simply isn't worth all the headaches and risks that going on the site has in the first place.
Okay, now I can
By the way, I sent you image of some contour of the new character.
Okay.
That I made.
I'll see it in a little bit.
let me know what you think.
I'll check it out in a little bit.
Okay.
Here we
Right now, I
go.
actually have 100. I actually managed to get 100 golden spatulas in the new save file. But I recently started a new save file in Battlefield King Bottom and managed to get 100 spatulas. Right now, I'm now just grinding a bunch of shiny objects to pay for the theater. It's the last thing I really need to get.
I can like get extra. Oh, there's yield like times 1.2. That's pretty cool. So I can get like some extra here. Actually, I want to try out co-op. You're welcome to join Platy if you want.
Okay, Vladdy.
But I'm really enjoying this game so far. It's really fun. Yeah, Splatoon Raiders is pretty good so far. But yeah, just let me know if you're able to join Platy and yeah, I'll add you to the call too. Let's see. Is that Demeech was gonna join too, since Demeech has the game as well, but I'm not sure if he's able
He's
to play it right
available?
now. Yeah, he said he would earlier, but I think he probably got busy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but I'll go
Here's
ahead
the
and
thing, Dave.
I'll go ahead and call on the group DM here. Hey,
Hello.
Hi,
how do you
Vladdy.
like Splatoon Raiders so far?
It's really fun.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
I mean, I'm already on level 23, well, experience level 23. Yeah, I've been playing the hell out of this game.
Yeah, I could definitely see myself playing quite a lot of this since like it's really fun. I could it definitely feels addicting, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah, I think starting from side order and especially going to this, I think prioritizing the combat is is a much more sustainable future for Splatoon single player than just doing platforming again. Like just I mean auto expansion in Splatoon 3's campaign shook things up a little, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Reese, did you see the thing I made for you?
I haven't yet. Yeah, I've just been like kind of paying attention to the game here. I'll see it after.
Okay. I, I'm a stickler for having my work acknowledged. I'm way
Oh,
too
I
used
get
to
that.
yeah, me too. Hint, hint.
Let's see. But yeah, I'll go ahead and like set up a room here.
Okay,
I think
man, the next Splatoon game better have couch co-op.
yeah, it's like unfortunate because I wanted to play this with my sibling, but like since they like and then like also like game share support would have been nice as well, but yeah.
Wow, you're still on close. I'm already on the other end of. Already on like pretty much the other. Okay. Okay, it says you're online.
Yeah, my code's 2004.
Uh, how do I join a room?
I'm not sure. Do you like does it show my icon in the menu there for online play?
Oh wait, now you're joinable. Okay, 2004. That's the year something very special came out.
Me. No, but also 1,000 Year Door. Yeah.
I was gonna say me, but like, right, okay, all right. Sorry, I'm a bit over leveled compared to you.
That's okay. I just wanted to try out co-op to see kind of how it works here. Actually, since you're over leveled, I want to try this one here. The Taigoru Island one. Since that's like level 8, like a few levels over me.
Oh, I was at I was at level 7, and even at level 7 I struggled with that one a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to grind up a little bit and come back to it.
Let's see.
I like to go with the I try to balance. I try to switch up my tank and bot buddy each time. Like I actually go pick a member of Deep Cut to pilot the robot based on what tank I'm using and what team they were on for the most recent Splatfest, which they did to promote this game. This Shiver is speed, Fry is power, and Big Man's tactical. Alright, Reese, time.
Okay.
Hey, are there more stronger enemies in multiplayer?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, because I know in. Oh wait, we share lives. That might be a problem. I was just because in Salmon Run, if they're in Salmon Run in 2 and 3, they're depending on how many players are in the lobby, the quota is smaller, so you don't have to get as many golden eggs if there's fewer players. But they also don't forget to adjust the salmonid spawning, so yeah. EPD5, am I right?
Also, like, the fact that there's sub-levels kind of reminds me of Pikmin 2 a little bit. It's just
yeah, this game is kind of reminiscent of Pikmin 2 and 4 in a way. Because you're actually, it's Pikmin 2 especially because you're hunting, because D-Cut is hunting for treasure to pay off Splatsville's debts.
Yeah.
Which is kind of basic. Okay, I can't wait for it to be revealed later in the game that Shiver ate Splatsville's stash of golden pick carrots.
Yeah. But also, it's the opposite of Pikmin 2 in a way, because you have a time limit in the caves. Where in Pikmin 2, it's like that's the only place in the game, or the one place in the game where you didn't have a time limit.
Yeah, I mean, there's an in-universe reason for the time limit, because the fog is kind of apparently
the
probably
fog is coming.
It's
we
kind
have to
of
run.
toxic to Inkfish, so they can handle some really nasty fog for 2 minutes, but water kills them. I'm gonna be honest, coming from a diehard Splatoon fan, if there is one piece of established lore I'm okay with them doing away with, I would support them doing away with, it's Inklings dying in water. Like
Yeah.
I don't think they should survive in water. I just think and it makes sense from a gameplay standpoint. It's just like there are just a lot of there are just quite a few holes. Like how do Inklings bathe? Do they have water to drink? Also, in Splatoon 1, in the Allie and Marie mentioned modeling for doing some swimsuit modeling at Mahi Mahi Resort, and how does that work when if they touch water they dissolve?
Yeah.
And another thing, where's the in-universe exploration for the Abyss when you fall off the map?
Okay, I was a bit.
Time.
To be fair, I was kind of under leveled for this one.
I wasn't paying attention at all, so
Yeah.
okay. What should I go with this time? I'm gonna go with the Slosher this time, and I'm gonna go with the speed tank this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna like see if I can do some upgrades here before.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
My favorite gadget so far is probably either the Booyarang or the Splatchet.
By the way,
Let's see.
I think I mentioned this before about Aqua Twist not being able to be in the 2D Reese games. I mentioned that before, didn't I?
I don't think you have.
Oh. Well, basically, I recently came to the realization that I can't actually have him be a playable character in the 2D Reese games because he's supposed to have a very specific pattern. But the thing is, the way with how sprites work, if he turns around, it messes up because the sprite has to flip around. So we could keep him as an NPC. We don't have to redesign him, but we are going to have to replace him with someone else. And I think I may have already found his replacement. He's with us.
Oh yeah.
This game.
Like,
who are you gonna replace the guy with?
Aqua's with is basically his character is like this water drop thing, and it has a very specific pattern. If you were to turn around in a 2D game like sprite based, it would mess up because the sprite has to flip around, and in turn the pattern would too. So, and since you're more associated with Reese, you seem like the perfect kind of guy to replace him with. Replace Aqua Twist with in the Reese games. Development for a Reese game, or I guess at this point it may as well just be plural, because at this point I basically felt like technically 3 here are pretty much in development concurrently, but they aren't in proper like game development. And if that makes sense, like no one's gotten around to like actually programming stuff. I have actually asked Anton Retro if he's going to be able to do it, and he said maybe next year. So we'll just wait until then and see.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to do most of like the preliminary like stuff now before like you get really like into the development. I think that's a good idea to do like most of the conceptual stuff before you actually like you and Anton kind of get into
very good thing. Yeah, and we've actually come up with an idea for a game called Reese Land, which is actually meant to be a predecessor to Reese Adventure, with its own little story. Like it's technically kind of like a glorified tech demo with a story. Basically, should I go ahead and tell the story since it's like really we're not hurting anything and we're not really spoiling much. It just kind of the story is basically just kind of like how Gablui got out of the Dark Dimension in the first place. Should I just go ahead and tell it?
Yeah, you can. I think that's fine.
Yeah, basically Gablui He was in the dark dimension, but this whole time he actually had a phone, and I came up with this idea in which like video game characters can actually go inside technology.
Hmm.
And so he manages to go into his phone, which basically it has like 10% battery left, and manages to go into cyberspace, which in the Reese world is basically the heart of the internet itself. And completely
I'm the
manages
facing off against the steamroller. Okay, go for
and
the
completely
steamroller.
manages to and completely
Alright,
manages
Shiver,
to knock out
re-slide its ass.
he manages to
Quite
knock out
literally,
the
because you need to
cybersecurity.
attack its ass to damage it properly.
Kalui manages to knock out the cybersecurity and basically becomes a giant cybernetic monster. And then and since he's a video game character, and with all the power he's gained, he manages to kidnap all of Reese's friends, including Reese himself, and has dragged them all into cyberspace. Yes, Reese himself manages to fall into the depths of the internet itself. And by depths, I mean more so just found nearby some abandoned internet cafes. It's quite literally internet cafes.
You're welcome.
And it ends up meeting with the cybersecurity. Yeah, Galooey has now.
Hey, we're both on the victory screen.
Yeah.
I took the deep cut member you're going with. Yes, a level 25 splatter shot, and a level 25 slosher, and a level 23 mini splatling.
So yeah, Reese's friends now have this cyber corruption, which Galooey is planning to use in order to take over her cyberspace. So Reese now has to save his friends from this.
You know, for some reason, whenever I hear the whistle in this area, it just reminds me of the Disc Dog rhythm game from Rhythm Heaven Groove. You know my profile picture on Blue Sky and Discord.
I know, I see it. Also, I recently played all the way through WarioWare Twisted. I only got it a few months ago to test out if VBA had supported gyro on my modded 3DS, and it did. I only played through like Wario's stage, but then I went back and played through the full game, and I really enjoyed it. Like, it's way better than Mega Micro games.
Yeah, that's basically the story of Reese Land. And Galooey's in cyberspace, kidnaps his friend, and as a murder cyber corruption, Reese teams up with the defeated cybersecurity to save his friends and stop Galooey. That's basically the story.
Nintendo, the only problem with that is that, like, wait, you can still play together with your own oh, yeah. Yeah, the only problem with that is my sibling only has a Switch Lite, and, so it's like, they would have to get a Switch 2, and then also a copy of this game. So, I just kind of want to be able to, like, just have, like, one copy of the game, and just, like, do either split screen, which I think could easily work for in a game like this, or, like, game share, because I think game share is great. Like, I've used it, like, several times before.
Yeah, game share is awesome, but it only works with like, as a remedy for couch co-op. Like, I wish it was, like, a proper successor to download play that it could have been. And also, Mario Tennis Fever recently got game share support.
Oh yeah, the recent update.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna do one more stage here, and then I'll end the stream.
Okay. Also, by the way, Reese, it has now been there have now been two video game series rankings I have done since the Mario RPG ranking.
Oh yeah, I saw that you.
The third.
I saw that you uploaded the DK one.
Yeah.
Konky Dong.
Yeah, and I've begun scripting the Mario Party ranking.
Oh, I am interested. I am looking forward to what you have to say about the Wii U and the Wii U / 3DS era. Oh boy.
expect me to be a little more lukewarm to 9 and a bit more positive to Star Rush.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, do not
I actually enjoyed Star Rush. So,
Okay, and are you gonna when are you gonna react to my RPG ranking? Just wondering.
I'm not sure.
I've
Just
even seen it. Oh, this one. This is the one. Ice.
I guess now that we're on the topic of our own video, because I'm I recently. Oh, God, hold on a moment.
In this one, there are no boss salmons. You just hordes and hordes of lessers. You have to kill every lesser that you see to get enough golden eggs or power eggs to finish the level. And
yeah, I can definitely
By the
see
way,
why
recently-
this wasn't on Switch 1.
yeah, considering how hard Salmon Run in 3 can chug at times, this would probably make the Switch 1 explode.
Catch flame. And since we're on the topic of our own videos, I also recently did one on the original Wario Land. Since that came out on the Switch Online service.
Come on, almost there. And we're not gonna make it. Okay, how about I switch back to the power tank and then we try it again?
Okay. So let me see if I can like upgrade anything here.
Apparently some people have compared this to Ratchet and Clank. I wouldn't know since I've never played Ratchet and Clank, but still. I would like to play Ratchet and Clank though, it looks fun.
Yeah.
And I recently also installed PCSX2, which is a PS2 emulator, onto my PC. Currently, the only game I've played on it is Cars Mater National Championship.
Mm.
It's honestly my least favorite Cars game.
Okay.
So when are you gonna react to my Mario RPG ranking, Reese?
I'm not sure because I've just been really busy between my internship and just like the podcast and other things going on. So
yeah, you have more important things to do. Well, at least you actually have stuff to do.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of our own videos, I actually recently did one on the original Wario Land, like Wario Land
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, you said that.
Okay.
I had salmon maki rolls for dinner.
Okay.
Very fitting.
Yeah, this game is a Runaway Guys Let's Play waiting to happen. I think this is a likely candidate for a future Runaway Guys Let's Play, considering none of the other Splatoon campaigns have multiplayer.
Yeah.
What? What is this background?
I actually I saw them live at Too Many Games. They had a panel there. It was pretty fun.
Just Tim and Emil, or was Claire there too? Because I know
it was Claire and Emil.
Oh no Tim. Huh.
No.
I thought Claire would be the one sitting out. I'd like to go to Too Many Games sometime.
Yeah, it's really fun. Sir Musty's actually going next year.
Yeah, I should probably ask my dad if I can go to Pennsylvania, right? Where is it held?
It's Pennsylvania, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, hey,
Maybe I
Koopa
could.
Productions. And hey, Soshi.
The Yoshi is
Monty
in
the Ghoul
chat.
said, I want to eat the salmonids.
Uh,
Mr.
back-
Grizz is in the Salmonid research files.
Mm.
Do you get it?
Yeah. I mean, I've played the Splatoon 3
Yeah, I
main
mean, but like
campaign.
even before that, it was pretty clear that Grizz was sketchy.
Yeah. But
I actually played Splatoon 3 after a long period of just being out of the loop with Splatoon, and when Grizz's name came up at that one point in the Splatoon 3 campaign, I said, "Wait, isn't it the Salmon Run guy?" If I had stayed in the loop with Splatoon, I would have probably popped off, but like, still.
yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream since it's getting a little late, and I'm also gonna make some videos about this game as well. But
hope you all have a fantastic rest of the day.
Okay.
but
All right.
anyways,
See ya.
stay perky.